Chapter 6. Now it came about that on the Sabbath he was going through the fields of grain, and his disciples took the heads of the grain for food, crushing them in their hands. But some of the Pharisees said, Why do you do what it is not right to do on the Sabbath?
有一天，他在安息日经过谷场，他的门徒拿谷子的头来吃，用手捏碎。但法利赛人中有人说：“你们为什么在安息日做不应该做的事呢？”
And Jesus said, Have you not seen in the writings what David did when he was in need of food, he, and those who were with him, how he went into the house of God and took for food the holy bread, which only the priests may take, and gave it to those who were with him?
耶稣说：“你们在经上没有看见大卫和与他同在的人，在需要食物的时候所做的吗？他怎样进了神的殿，拿只有祭司才能拿的圣饼做食物，分给与他同在的人。”
And he said, The Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath. And it came about, on another Sabbath, that he went into the synagogue and was teaching there. And a man was there whose right hand was dead.
他说：“人子也是安息日的主。”又过了一个安息日，他进了会堂，在那里教训人。有一个人在那里，他的右手死了。
And the scribes and Pharisees were watching him to see if he would make him well on the Sabbath, so that they might be able to say something against him.
文士和法利赛人看他，要看他在安息日把人治好，好说些反对他的话。
But he had knowledge of their thoughts, and he said to the man whose hand was dead, Get up and come into the middle. And he got up and came forward.
但他知道他们的心思，就对那死了手的人说：“你起来，到中间来。”他就起来，到前面来。
And Jesus said, I put the question to you, Is it right to do good on the Sabbath or to do evil? To give life or to take it away? And looking round on all of them, he said to him, Put out your hand. And he did so, and his hand was made well.
耶稣说：“我问你们，在安息日行善是对的，作恶是对的，赐人生命是对的，夺人生命是对的。”耶稣环顾众人，对他说：“你把手伸出来。”他就照做了，他的手就好了。
But they were full of wrath, and were talking together about what they might do to Jesus. And it came about in those days that he went out to the mountain for prayer, and he was all night in prayer to God.
他们却满心愤怒，一同议论要怎样对待耶稣。那几天，他到山上去祷告，就整夜向神祷告。
And the day came and, turning to his disciples, he made a selection from among them of 12, to whom he gave the name of apostles.
到了那日，他转向门徒，从他们中间拣选了12个人，给他们起了使徒的名。
Simon, to whom he gave the name of Peter, and Andrew, his brother, and James and John and Philip and Bartholomew and Matthew and Thomas and James, the son of Alphaeus, and Simon, who was named the Zealot, and Judas, the son of James, and Judas Iscariot, he who was false to him.
西门给他起名叫彼得，又给他兄弟安德烈，还有雅各、约翰、腓力、巴多罗缪，还有马太、多马、亚勒腓的儿子雅各，和名叫狂热派的西门，还有雅各的儿子犹大，和那假借他的加略人犹大。
And he came down with them to a level place, and a great band of his disciples, and a very great number of people from all Judea and Jerusalem and from the parts of Tyre and Sidon by the sea, came to give hearing to him, and to be made well from their diseases.
他和他们一同下到一个平坦的地方，有一大群门徒，和从犹太全的和耶路撒冷，并海边推罗、西顿各处来的许多人，都来听他说话，要把病治好。
And those who were troubled with unclean spirits were made well, and all the people were desiring to be touched by him, for power came from him and made them all well.
那些被污鬼缠身的人也都好了，众人都愿意受他的感动，因为有能力从他身上发出来，使他们都好了。
And turning his eyes to his disciples he said, Happy are you who are poor, for the kingdom of God is yours. Happy are you who are in need of food now, for you will be made full. Happy are you who are weeping now, for you will be glad.
他又转眼望着门徒说：“你们贫穷的人有福了，因为神的国是你们的。你们现在需要食物的人是快乐的，因为你们必得饱足。现在哭泣的人有福了，因为你们要欢喜。”
Happy are you, when men have hate for you, and put you away from among them and say angry words to you, turning away in disgust at your name, because of the Son of Man.
人若恨你，把你从他们中间赶出去，对你说气话，因人子的缘故，厌弃你的名，你就快乐。
Be glad in that day, And be lifted up for joy, for your reward in heaven will be great, for their fathers did these same things to the prophets. But unhappy are you who have wealth, for you have been comforted now.
那日你们要喜乐，欢喜举起，因为你们在天上的赏赐必大，因为他们的祖宗也是这样对待先知的。但你们有财物的人不快乐，因为你们现在已经得着安慰了。
Unhappy are you who are full of food now, for you will be in need. Unhappy are you who are laughing now, for you will be crying in sorrow. Unhappy are you when all men give you their approval, for so their fathers did to the false prophets.
你们现在吃饱了，就不快乐了，因为你们将有需要。你们现在欢笑，是不快乐的，因为你们将要忧伤哭泣。因为他们的祖宗对那假先知也是这样。
But I say to you who give ear to me, have love for those who are against you, do good to those who have hate for you, give blessing to those who give you curses, say prayers for those who are cruel to you.
但我对听我话的人说，你们要爱那反对你们的人，善待那恨你们的人，咒诅你们的人要赐福给他们，对你们残忍的人要祷告。
If a man gives you a blow on one side of your face, then let the other side be turned to him. From him who takes away your coat, do not keep back your robe. Give to everyone who comes with a request, and if a man takes away your property, make no attempt to get it back again.
如果有人打你的一边脸，就把另一边脸对着他，从他那里夺走你的外衣，不要把你的袍子留着。凡有要求的，就给他。人若夺了你的财物，也不要想再夺回来。
Do to others as you would have them do to you. If you have love for those who have love for you, what credit is it to you? For even sinners have love for those who have love for them.
你愿意别人怎样对待你，你就怎样对待别人。你若爱那些爱你的人，这对你有什么好处呢？
And if you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is it to you? For even sinners do the same.
如果你对那些对你有好处的人行善，这对你有什么好处呢？
And if you let those have the use of your money, from whom you are hoping to get it back, what credit is it to you? Even sinners do so to sinners, hoping to get back as much as they gave.
如果你让那些人使用你的钱，你希望从他们那里拿回来，这对你有什么好处呢？甚至罪人也这样对待罪人，希望拿回与他们所给的一样多。
But be loving to those who are against you and do them good, and give them your money, not giving up hope, and your reward will be great and you will be the sons of the Most High, for he is kind to evil men, and to those who have hard hearts. Be full of pity, even as your Father is full of pity.
但你要爱护那些反对你的人，为他们行善，把你的钱财给他们，不放弃希望，你的赏赐就大了，你就成了至高者的儿子，因为他对恶人和心硬的人都很仁慈，要满有怜悯，就像你们的父满有怜悯一样。
Be not judges of others, and you will not be judged. Do not give punishment to others, and you will not get punishment yourselves. Make others free, and you will be made free.
不要论断别人，你们也不被论断；不给别人刑罚，自己也不受刑罚；使别人自由，自己也得自由。
Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, crushed down, full and running over, they will give to you. For in the same measure as you give, it will be given to you again.
给人，就必给你，好的量，压下来，满了，流出来，他们也必给你，因为你们给的量一样，也要再给你们。
And he gave them teaching in the form of a story, saying, Is it possible for one blind man to be guide to another? Will they not go falling together into a hole? The disciple is not greater than his master, but everyone whose learning is complete will be like his master.
他又用故事教训他们说，一个瞎子能给另一个瞎子做向导吗？他们岂不一同跌在坑里吗？门徒不比他的师傅大，但凡学问圆满的，都要像他的师傅。
And why do you take note of the grain of dust in your brother's eye, but take no note of the bit of wood which is in your eye?
你为什么注意你弟兄眼中的灰尘，却不注意你眼中的木头呢？
How will you say to your brother, Brother, let me take the grain of dust out of your eye, when you yourself do not see the bit of wood in your eye? O false one! First take the wood out of your eye and then you will see clearly to take the dust out of your brother's eye.
你怎么会对你的兄弟说，兄弟，让我把你眼睛里的灰尘拿出来，而你自己却没有看到你眼睛里的那块木头？虚伪的人呢？你先把你眼里的木头拿出来，然后你就能看清楚，把你兄弟眼里的灰尘拿出来。
For no good tree gives bad fruit, and no bad tree gives good fruit. For every tree is judged by its fruit. Men do not get figs from thorns, or grapes from blackberry plants.
因为好树不结坏果，坏树也不结好果。因为每棵树都要看它的果子。人不会从荆棘中得到无花果，也不会从黑莓植物中得到葡萄。
The good man, out of the good store of his heart, gives good things, and the evil man, out of his evil store, gives evil, for out of the full store of the heart come the words of the mouth. Why do you say to me, Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say?
好人从他心里所存的善事中，给人好的；恶人从他所存的恶事中，给人恶的。你们为什么对我说，主啊，主啊，却不做我所说的事呢？
Everyone who comes to me and gives ear to my words and does them, I will make clear to you what he is like.
凡到我这里来，听从我的话，并且遵行的，我必把他的情形告诉你们。
He is like a man building a house, who went deep and put the base of it on a rock, and when the water came up and the river was driving against that house, it was not moved, because the building was good.
他好像一个人盖房子，深入的把房子的根基放在磐石上，水涨起来，河水冲着那房子，房子也不动，因为那房子是好的。
But he who gives hearing, without doing, is like a man building a house on the earth without a base for it, and when the force of the river came against it, straightway it came down, and the destruction of that house was great.
但那只听不做的人，就像人在地上盖房子，没有房子的根基，河水一冲，房子就直接倒塌了，那房子的破坏就大了。